Alright, here we are, day one. Gonna try some day one tib grind. We're gonna play Scorpion deck first. I think this is like the best Scorpion deck, but I might do this for a little bit of variety.
3, 2, 1. New objective.
MJJ. Alright.
Building online.
We're gonna be playing a lot of Nod here if we're trying to get day one tib.
Unit ready.
Laser opening. Wow, laser opening is very unusual.
Taking position. Destroy the militia here. We're ready to serve. We're ready to go stop
Unit ready.
Flamer spam could be a problem for us.
We're ready to serve. Just what's no stopping. We're ready to let's go.
Our first Chem Warrior.
Unit ready.
Before them. Militia chemical warriors.
Unit offline. Unit ready. Unit offline. Unit ready.
Position.
It's not looking too great right now.
Missile cast.
Although we're gonna kill a lot of flamers here.
Unit offline.
Yeah, we took out a lot of flamers there. Flamer and Venom, interesting.
Weapon launched.
Venom a little bit too late to the party. I got 120 invested in these chems now though.
Unit offline.
Attack bike ready to roll. We're going for the chemical war. Chemical, your command. Biker ready to break. Chemical, your command. Ready to spray. Chemical warriors.
Get a stealth tank so I can one-shot the Venoms.
Unit ready.
See, normally I could just make laser here because I have these chems to like dominate infantry, but with the Venoms coming out, I can't even make laser to counter that. So I really do need a stealth tank to start shutting them down. Then I can maybe make laser to beat the bites and use the stealth tank on the Venoms. Kind of what I'm hoping for here.
Unit ready.
Hex switch is a triple flamer like that.
Offline.
The classic case of like winning by too much.
Unit ready.
Alright, I think we got it though. Maybe not.
Unit offline.
Oh shit. Oh no. I effed it up.
Missile launched.
That was unfortunate. The boost meant he killed the lasers quicker than I expected.
Unit offline.
This is kind of the issue with playing the expensive Chem Warrior. Your deck is so inflexible. My opponent's deck is like ultra cheap. Like I've killed so many more units than he has, but his units is so much cheaper. So I'm still kind of behind. And if I have enough chems on the field to defeat flamers, then I'm weak to ground. Like I'm weak to venoms. If I don't have enough chems, then he can just make a bunch of flames and beat me like that. That was a huge error, that misclick there. It's going to cost me a lot of chems.
Unit ready.
Yeah, his ability to tech switch is just vastly better than mine in this matchup.
Unit offline.
Do an obelisk here, take out this flamer.
Unit ready.
Alright, nice. Obelisk to kill a single flamer. Feels good, man. Truly the dream.
Warhead launched.
Day one, Shiv Grind, Copycat.
New objective received.
Iberium is calling.
Building
Just starting with a Scorpion Chem deck.
Unit ready.
Move out.
He is, yeah, he's a Terminus player. It's ironic. I know, but still. Normally I reserve my friend list for people who are sharing replays. That's like what the friend list exists for in my mind. So that I can find people's profiles to do replay shares. My friend list is not just like a thing for people to be on. That doesn't really serve any purpose.
Unit offline.
Razorback. Oh, we just straight stealth tank.
Unit
This deck seems kind of weak to Razorback. Phantom is way better than stealth tank at the moment, I think. Because you can one-shot most things with a Phantom. The only reason to play stealth tank is if you want the cheaper tech switch, which this deck definitely does. Probably can go kill this rifleman with my stealth tank. No, don't even need to.
nuclear warhead launched. Unit ready.
Lasers, pull them.
For command.
Militia, let's go.
Lurking.
Lasers,
Stealthy Lord.
lasers, let's
For command. For cave.
destruct.
Lurking in the
We're ready to serve.
Lord.
Sigma,
For command.
take a kill.
Lurking in the shadows.
The Titan.
Carefully now. Kill them all.
Glory to Nod.
Well then.
Attack boys ready to roll.
Unit offline.
Chemical. Yeah. Revving.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Kind of unexpected.
Weapons charging.
I should probably obelisk it at some point.
Unit offline.
Trying to line up the obelisk here, then I'll do.
Online. Enemy ion cannon activated. Defense
Alright, looks like we got him.
Lasers as he desires.
unit ready.
Alright, cool.
Nuclear weapon launched.
Nice Titan, my dude.
Enemy base destroyed. 3, 2, 1. New mission received.
Harvester move.
Wheels feel more flexible? No, that's the opposite. Wheels are definitely less flexible. If you're like a 2-building deck, I think the wheels are probably better, because you'd never need to switch into your air tower instead of your war factory. You're always going to be switching between barracks and war factory. That's the only 2 buildings you have. But wheels are less flexible than rifles. That's why wheel decks tend to be more constrained on options than rifle decks. But a lot of the time, the flexibility comes from not playing not playing an expensive anti-infantry unit. And if you're playing chems anyway, then you know it's kind of the same thing. Like that flexibility is wasted because you're already stuck playing the chems anyway.
Unit offline.
Let's go. Let's get some. Let's get some.
Unit ready.
Couldn't play this middle pad in time. Didn't get my chems in there quickly enough.
Structural damage.
Probably shouldn't have backed up. I feel like I was trying to get more value out of my wheels. That was probably not worth it. Should just use the chems aggressively.
Unit ready.
Sounds like gas. Chemical. Yeah, here he comes.
Unit offline.
Kind of looks like I just want a lot of chems. Until he's going to show me something other than shots, I can just keep making chems.
Offline.
Chemical warriors. Let's take a deep breath. Let's get some. Let's get some.
Except apparently I can't because they're incredibly expensive. That's it, I'm done. I've made like 2 chems in a row and I'm broke.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep
Unit ready.
chemical warrior. Cool. Chems for K. Take a deep breath.
Unit offline.
Miriam is falling.
Warhead launched. Unit offline.
Chems are overpriced, I think.
Chems ready to spray.
Like, they'd be overpowered if they were 50 or 40. But they feel like they're not good enough at 60. At least their matchup with shocks and flames is underwhelming, considering they cost 50% more. You definitely can't reduce their cost though, that would make them way too good. And then how do you value the extra synergy they bring to like Jade. It's kind of impossible to determine that. I mean, I would say that because Jade is worthless, the extra synergy they bring is basically 0.
Unit offline.
Yeah, let's go. They're ended. Let's gas up here to take a deep breath.
Well, there you go. That guy made only missiles and shocks the whole game, I think.
Mission. 3, 2, 1. New objective received. Harvester ready.
Fully now.
I don't really want to be too aggressive with charging the missile, honestly.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit offline.
That did not go great for my wheels.
Unit offline.
This is why I don't want to charge the missile. Because I want it to be... I want to buy enough time for my chems to actually be built and get over and take over the infantry fight. Get some fights here. Yeah, I really want this game to go late so I can get my chems and stealth tank and stuff to take over.
Unit offline.
Revving the
Unit ready.
Take a deep breath.
revving and back here to camp. Like you're ready to note your command.
Chemical war.
Let's revving the end. So North is
Unit offline.
turning. Okay, attacking. Getting belted. Advancing. North is what your command.
Cam's ready.
Probably get a tank for the bikes.
Nuclear weapon launched.
Oh, we got the missile. It was good, man. See what his response to the tank is. Then we'll get stanked for the venom. And then we have assembled Ultron, whatever it's called. Voltron? What's the thing? What's the thing you assemble, chat?
Unit offline.
Do I just mean Exodia? I'm not sure. Oh shit. Run away! Voltron? Is Voltron? Okay, cool.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Nobody light a match. Laser sport. Power camp. Let's stay quiet.
I don't really want to push in this obelisk that badly.
Offline.
But what are you going to do? There's an obelisk on the missile.
Unit offline.
Shit.
Unit ready.
Stand by gas. Take it.
Unit offline.
Laser sport. Stay quiet. Cam's ready. Laser. We'll hit.
Am I going to kill this shade in time? Yeah, just about. He doesn't really have anything worth obelisking, sadly.
Unit offline.
I guess I can obelisk an obelisk if he makes one. No, I guess we win. I guess I'll obelisk just for fun. Ah, I quit. Ah, what a beating!
New objective available.
Master again.
I will remember that.
Harvester ready.
Probably again want to stall. Last game showed that stalling was good.
Unit ready. Building online. Unit ready.
Going for a wheel up here for stalling.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Let's go.
I'll make a chem and he'll make a venom.
Let's gas up.
I guess I'll make bike because I know he's going venom.
Red cam's ready to spray.
Your command.
Nearly cam.
Like you're ready to roll.
Got a nice little freebie there.
Revving for Kane.
Unit ready.
Your launchers will bust their dial. Advancing.
What did my lasers just shoot? I didn't hit the venom. Did I shoot the missiles? No, what else I could possibly have shot? Doing everything that was around.
Revving the end. Launchers will bust your command missiles will
Unit offline.
no problem. Launchers will
Fade seems like it's going to be an issue for me going forwards.
launchers will bust their dial.
Yeah. Shade seems like it's going to be a real problem. There's no way I can kill this Bite Squadron and Venom in time at the top. And there's no way I can kill this Bite Squadron at the bottom in time either, so I'm just going to lose this missile. Yeah, there's just nothing I could do there. Because my top half was just irrelevant wheels, there wasn't really a lot I could do. This map seems way worse for me, because the fast tech switches from vehicle to air to infantry are going to favour my opponent a lot. And I just don't have access to that option. I only have vehicle and infantry, and I haven't got very many infantry options. I really just have chems. Chems and laser. So this seems like we're going to struggle on this map a lot more than the previous one. Yeah, it's going to be real hard to beat Venoms and Shades here.
Unit offline.
What a random obelisk.
Unit offline.
Yeah, he's just going to make a boatload of Venoms and killing them takes way too long.
Unit offline. Unit offline.
Yeah, this map is just really bad for me.
Unit offline.
Like, he let me on that bottom pad. And I'm still not going to get the missile. Yeah, he actually let me on there and I still don't get the missile. I don't know why he hasn't sent anything top, but, you know, I accept.
Missile cancel.
Right, I don't really think there's any way I should have got this missile, to be honest with you.
Nuclear missile launched. Unit offline. Unit ready. Unit offline.
I think Chem Warrior Stealth Tank is my best combo. I'm just gonna have some problems against the, what's it called? Not the trade, the bikes. The bikes are gonna be, bike spam is gonna be an issue. This is stealth, I don't think he can obelisk it. Let's obelisk his obelisk. It's like the only good target for obelisk. For me is obelisk. Wow, okay. I don't really, like, I don't know what he was doing that second missile. He just, like, didn't send anything top. I think he was worried about the stealth tank. He's like, oh, I can't send a Venom up there because of the stealth tank. But he can, because the stealth tank doesn't reload very quickly. He could just send a Venom up there and sit while the stealth tank is reloading. And that would buy him a lot of time.
3, 2, 1. New mission received.
Carefully now.
Building online.
Game on point. I'm actually going to shave pretty soon. It's getting a little bit annoying.
Unit ready.
How many bits for mustache only?
Unit ready.
I don't know, man. That doesn't sound like a thing I want to do. I'm gonna make a tank at least.
Unit ready.
Scorpion ready to hunt. We will not yield.
Whether that tank can kill these things in time is unclear to me.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
apparently the answer is yes, it can.
Real weapon launched. Building online. Unit offline.
Scorpion ready. Rezzing.
Take a deep breath.
Unit ready.
Like ready to Scorpion ready. Here comes this brew.
Prepper can.
Rezzing the engine. Scorpion tank. Like ready. Yeah. Your command. Scorpion ready. Rezzing.
Chemical.
Like ready to roll.
Oh dear.
Here comes Scorpion ready to rev this building. Yeah. Scorpion tank reporting.
There's the bomber zone harvester. Ah, mistimed the shot. Kind of hard to stop the tank firing. I'd have had to pull it a whole tile back. It is unfortunate that he got his own harvester kill.
Unit ready. Unit offline. Unit offline. Missile
Got him.
launched. Objective complete. 3.
Kane in the deck because Kane lives, or the maps are good for Kane sniping giggers, or is there another reason not to play Oksana? Yeah, I'd like to be able to beat Predator tank.
Online. Unit ready.
Oksana Scorpion won't, like, with Oksana the deck will lose to Predator tank. Or at least it should lose to Predator tank. Just spam click through the dogs. I've been informed reliably this works.
Unit offline.
No Harv MG. Well, we're playing Kane, so the game plan is largely just to wait until we can Kane the MG. Where is that MG going? Is he like trying to push the Harv or something with the MGs? Like, what's the deal?
Online.
Normally you see people trying to set up MGs to hold the middle of the map. This guy's like boxing the bottom of the map for some reason that I don't understand.
Unit ready.
Super weird game so far. Like, if you're no Harv MG, stall is definitely the enemy as well.
Unit offline.
Now, how many MGs can I get with an obelisk? What do you think?
Unit offline. Defense online. Missile cancelled. Nuclear warhead launched. Unit ready.
It's like 2.
Unit offline. Unit offline. Unit ready. Unit ready.
There's so many, like, things that have to work to make the no Harv MG deck good. Like, missiles are ultra efficient. Dogs are insanely tanky. MG itself is way too strong for 30. It's just an outrageous 30 cost unit. There's just like all these factors that come together to make the no Harv MG deck remotely playable. And then even then it's only good on certain maps. And then it still gets hard countered. Like, there's all these factors that have to work out for you to play no Harv MG, and then it still just loses to certain things.
Missile launched. Mission accomplished.
Well, you also have to learn how to break the MG fortress. Like, a lot of people just throw units into the MGs over and over, which is
Establishing battlefield.
really bad idea. You have to build up your, like, they can't put pressure on you, so you have to build up an army and then attack when your forces are built up. Like, the MG fortress doesn't actually get significantly stronger. Once the first MG is planted and has stuff around it, that's about as strong as the MG fortress is going to get. It's not going to get much better than that. So your army, on the other hand, can get a lot better if you wait like a minute, or even like a minute 20. Like, yeah, they'll get a missile, but it doesn't matter. Beating no Harv MG isn't about, like, losing the first missile just doesn't matter in no Harv MG. What matters is the...
Building online.
What matters is breaking the MGs and then not letting them set up again.
Take a deep breath. Let's guess. Take a deep breath.
But we got ourselves a little no-half nod here.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
Scorpion ready. Scorpion movement. Worthy. Take Scorpion resin. We will not yield. Chemical. Lorry to nose. Eric. Yeah. Let's go. We're in trouble. Scorpion tank reporting.
I wonder if a Scorpion can just beat Scavs 1v1. I wouldn't be surprised if it could. Scavs are pretty bad.
Is near.
Unit ready.
We're gonna finish our tank bounty finally.
Scorpion tank reporting. Taking position. For the Brotherhood. Scorpion tank on the move.
Unit ready.
Scorpion sting in the tail.
You really don't want to be no-half on a 2-pad map. Unless it's no-half MG on one of the maps where 2 range is insane.
Scorpion tank reporting.
Because the Harvester player can just hold 1 pad with every unit they have.
Scorpion resin.
And as a no-half player, it's really hard to push someone off of a single pad if they're focused on it.
Unit ready.
Yeah, he's gonna need air. There it is. He's got a Venom. If I hadn't built this extra Chem Warrior, I could have gone Stealth Tank, but... You know... If we go Stealth Tank, then we don't have that Chem Warrior at the bottom.
Advancing. Chemical. Stay quiet.
Unit offline.
No half might as well just be written into no money. Not no half nod, it's just no money nod.
Glory to love to the shadow. Scorpion. Stay quiet. Your command. Let's Stealthy. And Scorpion ready. Ambush for it. Scorpion. Take care of this. Go. Scorpion ready to hunt. Your command. Scorpion tank. Stealthy. Scorpion tank reporting. Chemical war. Order. Blowing them apart. Take it. Your command. Let's gas them.
Unit ready. Defense nuclear weapon launch.
Yeah, no half nod, not so good.
You are victorious.
Wish Fanatics were not bad. Well, when Fanatics were good, the whole metagame was Fanatics, so...
Objective available. Building online.
That was fine, but it got a little tedious.
Unit ready.
What is up, Ent Swaggles? Opponent doing nothing. Big fan. I too can do nothing, Axeman. Oh, Flamer first. You guessed wrong. Unlucky.
Unit ready.
Tank on the move. Scorpion ready. Lorry to Erend is near. Sting in the tail. Erend is near. We will not yield. As you command. Scorpion ready to hunt.
Unit ready.
Erend is near. Command. Scorpion, we will not yield. We will not yield.
Missile launched.
The fact that he didn't have a proper scout unit, like he used Flamers to scout, means that it was very easy for me to just keep countering everything he does.
Unit offline.
This is why technical students are so good. Like, I see his first unit as Flamer, I make a second wheel, then he goes bikes, I immediately counter with Tank, which is like a hard counter.
Unit ready.
And the Flamers were useless, they just end up dying to the wheels eventually. All of the bikes die to the tank. He makes Banshee, I've immediately got a stealth tank, because I'm, like, if you're ahead, it's very easy to stay ahead. I could even go laser here if I wanted to. I don't really like going laser in a deck like this. Like, you want to play War Factory Flamer, basically. You only go laser when you have to. But he has so many Banshees, I think a single laser to shut them down makes a lot of sense. We're gonna go Flamers now. Yep. Well, I've already got wheels on the way. Maybe it would have been better to just have Flamers on the way. But then I've got to be on defense for the flamers to work. Whereas if I send the wheels first, I can engage like this. Then bring the flamers up to win later on. Very straightforward win. He just never he never has the initiative because he's always trying to react because I had the scout unit, so I was able to respond to his first switch, and then he keeps switching as he's responding.
3, 2, 1. New objective received. Harvester ready.
How long you been doing it, Ansel? You always make it look like a struggle. Got him. This is a chem deck, right? Oh, it's flamer now. Cool. I can counter these lasers in a reasonable time frame. Is he gonna go into next? Juggy? Yeah. Get a tank. Oh, I have nowhere near being able to get a tank. I guess we're using bikes then. That feels bad though. Bike flamer not good versus Juggy laser. We really need the tank. This is where chems would be great. This is the reason to play chems, basically, like, because chems are immune to clouds and therefore are really good against Juggy. That is like the one reason to play chems instead of flamers. If you face Juggy a lot, then chem is just so much better. Like, chem tank is super good versus Juggy decks. Yeah, see, this guy did the... Someone was talking in chat about using chem to put a cloud down and then retreating. This guy did that. I don't know if it really worked out for him. Because, like, the flamers shoot you on the way out. Ooh. Giga. Giga is excessively good against my deck because I'm a all-ground War Factory deck. We're really looking to obelisk this thing. That's the game plan here. We want the Giga to get in range of an obelisk. Right, Chem Warrior Jade Giga is just so wild. Just such a wild strategy. Alright, here it comes. We're gonna send the wheels in, because if we lose vision, then we can't hit it. Yeah, cool. The wheels have lots of vision. When we get to Obelisk, it's Harvester, which does nothing. Feels good, man. People got real mad about the Obelisk being able to hit the Harvester. Like, when Obelisk got some buffs and stopped being completely terrible, people got real mad about the Obelisk, like, two-shotting Harvester. I don't really understand that. Like, I don't really understand why people were so mad about that. Also, Turret does good Harvester damage. Why is that not a problem? But Obelisk doing it is a problem. I'm not saying it's a big deal. I don't really care that much how much an Obelisk does to a Harvester. I'm just saying that I didn't really know why people got so miffed about it. Like, don't put your Harvester 2 tiles away from an Obelisk and it won't get shot by the Obelisk. Seems pretty simple to me. Feel bad about playing against someone with level 9 units, but what are you gonna do? I'm lucky that most of my games are equal levels now. I would say that the vast majority of the games I play are at equal levels, which means I actually get to play proper rivals like most of the time, which is cool. I still get the occasional level stomps like this, but most of my games are like actual rival games now, which is really nice. I wouldn't even be surprised if a +2 Scorpion wins 1v1. Completely breaks the matchup. This is why Kane is in the deck, is Predator tank. But if you're -2 Predator, you probably don't need the Kane. I feel no joy in this victory.
Nuclear weapon launched. Enemy base destroyed. 3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Oh, VK. This guy's playing No Half MG, I believe. This is a good map for No Half MG as well, so that doesn't bode well for me.
Unit ready.
Yeah, it's a really bad map for a really good map for No Half MG. We'll get some damage in, get some chip damage in on the MG whilst we can, get the wheels in. Oh, if we kill it, that would be insane. Oh shit, I actually killed it. That's a pretty big deal.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Let's start working on these dogs.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
We're also playing Kane, so when the MG sets up here, I can always just obelisk it at some point.
Building online.
Probably gonna have to be our game plan to find a way to obelisk. I don't really care about first missile, I was saying this before. Like, if you're playing against No Half MG, the goal is not to win the first missile. If you do, it's great, but if you don't, it's not a big deal. I don't actually know why I went tank here. I had an idea that I could go tank his base, but that's definitely not going to win fast enough. Like, I have to win this game with obelisk. I think I'm going to need a second flamer when I push in. This is going to be enough to break it, but we'll see.
Defense online. Unit ready.
Backpack.
Unit offline. Defense lost.
Okay, that's how you beat No Half MG. You just crack it once.
Nuclear warhead launched.
You just build up enough to crack it, and then, you know, you just never let them set up again. If I was playing against, if I was playing Giga, I would just gone around the top to his base as well, like for sure. And just killed his base with the Giga. If you have anything that can kill the base quickly enough, then that can be your game plan against No Half MG. Just go to their base.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
Also, now that I have the middle, I can just chill. Buy time, because again, he's No Half, so he needs the game to go on. He needs the game to be quick, and I want the game to be long. And if he ever gets back to the middle, I'll just obelisk again. Back up while the trap is active, I guess. Oh, I can't click apparently. I can just stand there and get shot by the MG for ages. It's funny how dogs are so integral to this deck, because they just take forever to kill. That's their job, they just sit there and tank forever. Alright, now we're insanely far ahead, we'll just start pushing, get really aggressive and try and finish the game.
Unit offline.
He's basically just playing in the hopes that dog spam will win him the game right at the end of the missile. I can't think why else he would still be playing here.
Defense online. Missile launched.
Yep. Finally beat No Half MG. Why doesn't he surrender? Because he's hoping that right at the end he'll just get a dog on every pad and win the game. EK77 again. Let's see if he won the map lottery. He did not. He got crushed on the map lottery. If he had a good map, I would have gone double wheel opening before half to try and put pressure on the MG. But this is like one of the worst maps in the game for No Half MG. So I wouldn't even be surprised if he doesn't go No Half MG this game, because this map is just so bad for it.
Building online.
Push my harvester with the MG.
Unit ready. Unit offline. Unit ready. Unit offline.
I didn't get the MG there. That's actually hateful. I don't understand how I didn't get that MG. That's insane. Alright, well I guess we're waiting for Obelisk again. If I'd broken that MG, I'd keep pushing, but since it's still alive, I don't want to get in there. Again, it's no harm MG, I don't care about first missile. What I care about is cracking this fortress at some point. I'm not sure where I can obelisk on this map. I don't know if I can get like all of his MGs with an obelisk. If I can obelisk where his missiles are. Am I gonna lose? That would suck. I think I've left it too late. Yeah, I've left it too late. Alright, well played, VK. He fucked me up, you know? That was a bad map for him. I just messed it up.
Mission failed.
I wonder if I should just go like flames first. That's probably terrible.
New mission received.
I just need to be sensible and follow my own advice of building up an army and then trying to break him in one go.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit offline. Unit ready. Unit offline. Unit offline. Unit offline. Building online. Unit offline. Unit ready.
Smash him! You're the boss. Your command.
Unit offline. Unit ready. Unit offline.
He's blocking the top, but now he's not blocking his MG, so GG. Alright, I'm not gonna fuck it up this time as well. Yeah, nah, this one's over. We won first missile as well. Oh, just realized his base is level 7. Dude, I definitely would have gone for his base on half and half if I realized he was a CM abuser as well. Is 7 even low enough to get challenge matches? Like, does that even work as a CM abuse? Can't obelisk right in the middle of the map, that sucks.
Unit offline.
I don't understand why he would play a level 7 base if he isn't getting challenge matches. I feel like 7 might not be low enough to get challenge matches.
Defense online. Unit offline.
Now he's just gonna spam dogs. I don't think it's gonna be enough.
Unit ready. Unit offline. Nuclear warhead launched. Unit offline.
Should have played the Stonewall
Mission accomplished.
more defensively as well. He also has a level 3 shatter in the deck. Okay, so he is just a cheat. That makes sense.
3, 2, 1. New objective.
Alright, master again.
Building online. Unit ready.
He's playing Venom Shade. Yeah, Venom Shade's gonna be good against me.
Unit ready. Building online. Unit ready. Unit offline.
I don't really want to walk my flamers into the rifles, even though they'll win pretty comfortably. I guess we're going bikes because we can't afford the stank yet. shade. I was kind of waiting for the venom.
Launchers will bust their
But I'll just volley the shade a few times if I can.
Biker ready to roll. Revving the engine. Gonna brain 'em. No problem.
Unit offline.
Advance gonna attack. Launchers gonna blow your command. It's over. Kill 'em all.
Warhead launched. Unit offline.
Right, now we'll get the stealth tank. We were doing pretty well before, but with the stealth tank we should completely take over because we can start one-shotting the venoms. Bring these flames down as well.
Getting belted here like hostile biker. Revving you're the master. Time to harvest. Your command.
Unit ready.
Not yield.
Glad you don't want to send the stealth tank at the bike. I'll save the scorpion for that job.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
Lurking in the shadows. Stealthy. Glory to Nod.
Glory to him. Blowing them apart.
Ambush.
For the brightness.
Stealthy.
Scorpion tank reporting.
Unit offline.
Glory to
Kill them all. Kill them all.
blowing the weevil.
We'll win the second stealth tank.
Unit offline.
Box tank on the move.
Alright, that should be game over honestly. I'm not going to be able to break the stuff I have in time.
Defense online. Missile launch.
Cool.
Enemy base destroyed. 3, 2, 1.
There again, classic tip of grind. Same people over and over.
Building online. Unit ready.
Got laser first this time. It's starting to adjust a little bit.
Unit ready. Unit offline. Unit ready.
If he goes straight into the venom again.
Unit
I
ready.
think he will, so I'm gonna get the bikes. I mean, what else can you do? The deck is a venom. The deck has venom and rifle as anti-infantry.
No problem.
It doesn't really have a lot of options.
Launchers will bust their dial. Advance getting belted.
We need another bike, I think.
No problem. Revving. Your command.
Unit offline.
Red on. Your command.
Bikes are just so good, man. Bikes are so good.
Unit ready.
Yeah, this time he's going bikes instead of shade because shade didn't work out. So I'll go tank. Then he'll probably go shade.
Unit offline.
I'm gonna try and I want to try and get stealth tank.
Scorpion ready. Your command.
Unit offline.
Oh,
Unit ready.
good.
No problem.
Good damage.
Revving. Scorpion ready. Your command. Get up, Scorpion.
I'd like to switch into stealth tank now. Actually, I should go laser for the shade. That's definitely coming. Yeah, there it is.
Scorpion. Scorpion ready to hunt.
I guess now the problem is I don't kill the venom.
We will not yield.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Yeah, okay, laser was a mistake. If you don't have something that combos a laser, laser is actually not that good. Like, laser is insane when you have an anti-infantry unit to go with it that makes it ridiculous. When you don't, it's actually not that powerful.
Unit
I
ready.
think going laser was my misplay here.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Attack bike ready to rook. Your missile right launchers will kill them all. Okay, missiles ready.
Unit offline.
Taking position. No problem. Gonna ready.
Unit offline.
Okay, now we're in a good spot.
Missile cancelled. Nuclear weapon launched. Unit offline. Unit ready.
Scorpion lurking into the shadows. Lasers to stealthy. Okay. Scorpion.
Be the
Scorpion.
laser squad.
That's Scorpion.
Laser.
Look, command. Scorpion.
Fire surge with fire.
Lurking in the shadows. Scorpion. Tank on the moon. Stealthy. Scorpion. Look, command. Scorpion. Lurking in the shadows.
Unit ready.
Scorpion ready.
We'll be ready for the venom.
Look, command.
Be the flames envelop us. Defense online.
Lurking on.
Unit ready.
Look, command.
Revving the engine. Launch it.
Lurking in the shadows.
For the Brotherhood. Lasers move. Will all my flames will surround them. Unit ready.
Missiles will smash them.
Fire.
Your missiles will smash them.
Sad when the best thing I can counter for Obelisk is Obelisk. But, you know, the world we're living in. I need to bring the stealth tank across, but I'm not really in a position to do that. Nope, I didn't get blocked. Laser on the pad. I'm gonna need a flame up. Yeah, I'm gonna need the stealth tank to get involved. And then I think that should be game over. Very nice. 4 minute 30. What a grind.
You are victorious.
Hey, he lives!
I actually think I did a video on that deck recently. Because Fang was playing it, and Fang was like, what should I do with my Nod? And his deck was this, with Shade instead of Scorpion and Oksana. And I talked about it during that video, what I thought of that deck right now, but I really don't like it. I think it's bad versus Pitbull. I think it's bad versus Predator Tank. Kind of just like weak to GDI, which isn't really... It's also not great against Chuggy Laser, like it has no real good outs to Chuggy Laser. Because Shade doesn't beat Chuggy Laser. And Chuggy Laser is like one of the most popular builds at the moment. Most Nod decks are Chuggy Laser. I think the video is called like Fang Nod or something. Just check. But yeah, I believe it is. It's just like trying to live the glory days of Fnatic's Tank, because it is literally the same deck as Fnatic's Tank, but without Fanatics. They're trying to live the glory days of Fnatic's Tank, but Fnatic's Tank isn't good anymore. No, no, block, block! Ah, tilt. I knew the bikes weren't going to kill in time. That was unfortunate.
Fire the obelisk!
I had complete control of the map there. I just messed it up. I had winning matchups on top right and top and middle. Just couldn't win them in time. His deck looks very weak to my deck though. I mean, I don't know how it doesn't look like he can beat playing a score. He must have something. What have we seen so far? We've seen Dog Missile Pitbull. Is that it? Killzone Pitbull, feel bad, man. Even if he gets on that pad, it just stalls. It doesn't even fire the missile for him. Where's the rest of his deck? Like 3 units we haven't seen yet. He doesn't seem to have a good answer to dogs. Well, he doesn't seem to have a good answer to Flamer or Tank. That's it, just dog missile Pitbull. That's his deck apparently. Just has no outs to anything. This deck looks very underwhelming. Was it triple tech? Like, what's going on?
Mission accomplished.
What's up, Banana? Is that Banana Force Banana?
3, objective received.
Carefully now.
Building online. Unit ready.
MG again? Dude, why is No Half MG so popular now?
Unit ready.
This is a great map for No Half MG. Hopefully we can kill the first MG. Alright, nice. Killing the first MG is a pretty big deal.
Unit offline.
The same person from before. Well, we played this guy and we played VK77.
Unit offline.
But yeah, I mean, still, that's like at least that's two different people playing No Half MG, right? That's a pretty popular deck right there.
Unit ready.
I might be misplaying again, same as last time, where I'm pushing too hard to try and get the MG, when actually I should just be like, whatever, I'm gonna kill you at some point, instead of spending all of my resources. Okay, well, we won the first missile, so I guess it's definitely worth it then.
Unit offline. Unit offline.
Now we get tanks rolling. Tank Flame are pretty good against No Half MG.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
This is not a great map to try and cane an MG on. You can't actually necessarily cane the MG every time.
Base destroyed.
Oh, he's not playing MG right now, interesting. Probably want to charge against ECH. Like if he's not playing MG, he's probably playing tech.
Unit
He
ready.
plays Predator tank for sure. Ooh, MLRF, okay, well never mind. This is not a deck I've seen him playing before.
Building online.
Advancing. Revving the engine. Biker ready to roll. Burning rubber.
Scatterer, what the hell? Are we just playing a Fortress deck?
All the lasers move for the brotherhood. Kill them.
Unit offline.
Biker red Scorpion. As in your command. Scorpion red.
What is this MLRS doing right now?
Nuclear missile launched.
He cocked that one up, didn't he?
Unit offline. Unit ready. Unit offline.
This also might be, just like MG, it might be correct to just save up.
Unit ready.
Save up and attempt to, can't get the Scorpion to shoot properly. Save up and just Obelisk at the right time. Try and break his fortress. That might be the right way to play it. Tanks are really good against this fortress deck as well, because you just tank with the laser and then go in with the tanks to shoot the Shatterer. Who MLRS? Alright, now spam some lasers. We don't have air, unfortunately. One of the best ways to beat MSV decks is to be constantly switching. If he never has to build a slingshot, then that's really good to him. Because it means that he can focus on just Shatterers and MLRSs. Oh, we got Obelisk as well.
Unit offline. Unit offline.
Lasers move for the brotherhood. Command. As lasers drop. Scorpion moving. Lasers charge. Lasers kill. Scorpion advancing. Sting in the tail. Erend is near. For the brotherhood.
Unit ready.
Laser squad. Weapon. Scorpion ready. We're in trouble. Scorpion tank.
Alright, well, MSV Fortress deck, not great. He didn't, like, losing the first missile is such a huge cost for him. So it allows me to play way more defensive.
Complete. New objective received.
Bold Agent 007.
Harvester ready.
Harvester moving.
Unit ready.
Kill them, no problem. For the brotherhood. Striker roll for the missiles will smash him.
I was trying to get him to shoot the wheels, but it looks like I cocked it up so badly that I didn't even get my free bike missiles off. It was literally the worst case scenario. We can block this extra bike coming in. Alright, we're gonna get a tank now.
Attack bike ready to rumble. Your command
Lasers could be a bit of a problem here. I don't really have the tip to go into flamers. We're gonna have to use wheels and a tank. Nice. Tank OP. Tank's still going, man. Still going strong. Still getting work done. And that's the end of Hero Tank, sadly. Ah, there he goes. Hero Tank down. Got him.
Mission accomplished. 3, 2, 1. New mission received.
Oh my god. I forgot what deck I was playing. Uh-oh. At least he's opened barracks, I guess. The accidental chuggy first. I'm just gonna wait for Harvester, that's the best thing I can do. Wait for Harvester and try to get stall to buy myself as much time as possible.
Harvester ready.
I don't even have bikes to follow up. Like, if I accidentally chuggy rush and see a barracks, I can't even go bikes, being like, okay, I'm doing this rush now. I just straight up have nothing. I'm just like, well, I made a chuggy by accident, GG.
Building online.
I don't know if I can get away from this walker. Keep running! If I make it to laser, it's amazing! Yes, let's go! Now I'm just playing what I wanted to play from the start, chuggy laser. Oh god.
Lasers taking
ready to
laser squad. Lasers chop. Your command.
let's prove
Laser squad.
it'll be taking fire.
Laser squad taking kill.
Ready, green machine on the list.
Unit offline.
This deck is really bad against Drone Swarm. I've been algorithmed so hard here by getting Drone Swarm first match. Drone Swarm is the absolute best unit in the game against this deck. He just Iron Cannon a single laser troop.
Ready to wait the guard.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Now I think, is he going to lose the missile because he got my half? Yes, he is. Because his Orca isn't loaded anymore. So I was able to go on the pad. So he actually lost the missile by getting the Harvester. There's nothing I enjoy more than watching my opponent lose the missile because they got my Harvester. That's one of my favorites. Dude, seriously? That's 2 Iron Cannons now. For basically no value. Here I am struggling to make a buck. And this jabroni's just firing off Iron Cannons left, right and centre. Just goes to show how far behind I was by doing the accidental chuggy first. This guy's made like 3 orcas and 2 iron cannons. And I've been desperately trying to make like one or 2 units. Wow, he has Orca and Drone Swarm and Talon. What a weird deck.
Defense online.
Ready to wave the guard.
Unit ready.
Stealthy and healthy.
I should actually be charging the missile here. I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to move off.
Stay quiet.
Defense lost.
Lurking in the shadows. Lurking in the shadows.
Your command. His will move.
Stealthy. Lurking in the shadows. Kill them all. Kill them all.
Green machine on the move.
Unit offline.
Kill them all. Kill them all. Your command. Lurking in the shadows.
Unit offline. Anti-heated lasers taking with laser squad. Power and precision. Our lasers will hit them with precision. We'll hit lasers, move lasers, kill them all. Unit ready. We'll hit.
Ready to stand up.
Unit offline.
Dude, another iron cannon? That's so rich.
Unit ready.
Greedy meaning.
Missile cancel.
Laser squad. We will be this chem buggy is ready. Moving and grooving.
Laser squad. Power and
Cleaning on.
defense online.
I used the obelisk to tank the Orca volley so I could get my Chuggy under. And now we're lagging. That's cool.
Spraying the dead through the enemy.
So we're just disconnected, or yeah, just straight up disconnected. Cool.
Unit offline. Missile cancelled. Unit off. Nuclear weapon. Major structural damage received. Warning. Our base is under
Have I
attack.
somehow reconnected?
Our base is under
I have actually sort of somehow reconnected. No, the game's already over, but I somehow reconnected. Okay.
warhead launched.
Cool. Alright, so at this point I had some internet issues and was forced to stop playing for a little bit. So I think this is probably a good place to also end the first part of the video. I hope you guys really like ladder, because there's a lot of ladder coming up. Spoiler alert, not only did I take 2 days to get to Tiberium with Nod, but I then also got GDI with Tib on day 2. So, going to be a lot of ladder videos coming up, chat. Hope you guys enjoy them.